Yo guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video, my wife decides what to eat for the next 24 hours. If you guys didn't know, recently I actually got married. Technically it's like kind of weird because I've literally had half of my wedding in Pakistan and I'm still waiting for the half wedding to happen in November time this year, hopefully, fingers crossed. But like I was saying, if you guys didn't know, recently I got married and I officially have a wife, and I thought, you know what, today I will let her decide what I eat for the next 24 hours. Not gonna lie, I am slightly nervous because, you know, I could basically have like a pretty good day, but I could have a pretty bad day. I mean, I could end up having food that I possibly like, or, you know, I could end up having food that I possibly don't like. To be honest, I have no idea. But overall, fingers crossed, basically whatever I have, it doesn't affect my stomach, because recently whatever I have, it actually affects my stomach. So just pray for me that nothing actually happens to my stomach. But anyway, I really hope you guys enjoy. If you do, smash a big thumbs up, subscribe down below, and without further ado, let's get started. It is a day where my wife decides what I eat for the entire day, and not gonna lie, I'm slightly excited but also pretty nervous because, you know, I could have a good day or a bad day, but it is time for the first meal of the day, and that is breakfast. And for breakfast, I've been told that I can actually have what I normally have breakfast, and to be honest, I'm not complaining because normally I go for cereal or the breakfast wrap, and every single time when I actually make the breakfast wrap, I've been told it tastes the exact same as the one you get at McDonald's. Not that I've tried theirs, but I've been told that. And so the fact that I basically get to have my normal breakfast, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not complaining. So I will say have some breakfast and I will show you guys what I have, and also let me know in the comments down below if you guys actually have cereal without milk or with milk. With me, I tend to have it without milk because it tastes so much nicer. So guys, I just had my breakfast and I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually pretty full. I end up having the bowl of cereal. I basically had 2 bowls of cereal because Crave cereal is literally my all-time favorite cereal, and every single time when I tend to have cereal without milk, I tend to have like more than 1 bowl, and not complaining because I'm actually pretty full. And I also had the breakfast wrap. Even though I didn't have like half the ingredients, I still made breakfast wrap, and not gonna lie, it was actually a pretty good breakfast wrap. Anyway, I'm now full and I am about to get in the shower, and then obviously once I've had a shower, it's time for my lunch. Now, to be honest, I have no idea because throughout the rest of the day, I literally have like no idea what I might actually have. Guys, I thought I would show you the rain. Like this morning, it was raining really bad and it stopped, and all of a sudden it started raining again really badly. Like, look how bad this actually is. Like, you can't tell on camera how bad it is, but it's literally really bad. Oh, and it's also thunderstorming as well. Like, crazy. Right guys, I've had a shower and it is now time for my snack, and I feel like my wife knows my snack and what I tend to have after I have a shower, because she knows that I actually like red grapes, and in the fridge we actually have red grapes and they've been there for like 2 or 3 days, and when you have like fruit that's been in the fridge for like 2 or 3 days, it literally tastes so nice. So I will say have some fruit. My favorite fruit actually are red grapes, because when I was in Pakistan, for the first time ever, I saw red grapes, and not gonna lie, they were actually pretty nice, and basically I've fallen in love with red grapes again. Anyway, I will say have a bowl of red grapes and I will show you guys just in case you guys haven't seen that. Right guys, I've actually got my bowl of red grapes here. I'm not gonna lie, like I was saying, they've been in the fridge for like at least 2 or 3 days, and these are actually really cold, and not gonna lie, fruit, it tastes so much nicer when it's actually cold. So I'll give you guys a taste test of the red grape. Right guys, got the red grape here. Are you ready? Let's go. Possibly not the best thing to have after I brush my teeth, but honestly these taste so nice. Like, taste fresh, and honestly they've been in the fridge for like at least 2 or 3 days, so they're actually pretty nice. This time has actually gone on and it is currently about 3 o'clock and it is now time for my lunch. Now basically my wife's gone in the shower, but she's told me what to order, and also because she decides what I have throughout the entire day, she's also decided my lunch for me as well. So we're about to order KFC and I am on the KFC menu right now, and to be honest, I don't know what I might actually have. Actually, why am I saying that? Because my wife's decided what I have. So I'm checking the message right now and she's told me to get a burger meal. Okay, I mean, not gonna lie, that's actually pretty interesting. But one of the things that I find pretty crazy is that when you have fast food in Pakistan and then you have fast food here, not gonna lie, it tastes a lot nicer here than it does in Pakistan. Well, that's my opinion anyway. But yeah, I'm about to go on the KFC menu and order myself a burger. Basically, I want to see which burger I might actually get. So let's go through the menu and see what burger meal there is. Right guys, I've actually got the KFC menu here and I can see that they actually have a new burger, which is the Dirty Louisiana box meal, which I'm not going to get a box meal because obviously they put like a lot in it and I might not finish it off. But if I go to the burger section once I actually find it, I feel like I might go for what I normally get anyway, which is the Zingatal burger. Yeah, I'll definitely do that. So I might go for what I normally get, pick my size, pick my drink, and then I will show you guys when my food is actually here. I mean, they actually have like new drinks like they actually got refresher, mango shake, crunch shake, caramel crunch shake. Yo, this is crazy. I feel like I might do a video where I literally try all of these because not gonna lie, they look pretty insane. But I'm gonna go with my normal drink, order my food, and I will show you guys when it's here. Right guys, time has actually gone on. It is currently about 5 o'clock and I am about to go for my second snack. Basically, my wife knows me once again and she knows that I actually love the Miller corn yogurts. And by the way, if you guys haven't tried them, I would highly recommend you guys to try them. When I was a lot younger, I used to like the vanilla one, like the ones with the chocolate and the little bowl. I used to like them a lot. And now that I recently started again, and I much prefer the banana flavor because they're so much nicer. I mean, it's pretty funny how things have changed to what I like now versus to what I like when I was a lot younger, which is actually pretty crazy. But you know what, I'm pretty glad that my wife decided that I can have yogurt, or let me have yogurt, because I've not had it in the longest time. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, in Pakistan, their yogurt, it tastes pretty weird, but over here, it tastes absolutely perfect. So I'm gonna go downstairs and hopefully in the fridge they actually have the Miller corn yogurt. I mean, I know they do. I want to see if they actually have the banana one, and fingers crossed that they do because it tastes so nice. Hey guys, time has actually gone on. It is currently about 7:30 and I am about to go to my auntie's house because apparently my wife's actually there and she has told me that my final meal, which of course is dinner, is to basically have whatever my auntie's actually made. Now, to be honest, I have no idea what she's made. I think she's made rice, burger or something like that, but I'm hoping it's actually burgers because if it's rice, then to be honest, I don't think I actually want it because over the last few days, we have literally had so much rice that's actually pretty crazy. In my last week in Pakistan, I technically had rice every single day because we had like back-to-back like Dalbert, and ever since back in the UK, I've been having like back-to-back rice. So if my aunt made rice, to be honest, I don't think I actually want it. So hopefully, fingers crossed, it's burgers. And if it's burgers, then I know for a fact it would definitely be like the ones that you put in the freezer, not like the ones that you get out of the freezer and then you put into like a grill or a cooker, something like that. So hopefully, fingers crossed, is that. If not, then I'll just basically have to have rice. Even though I've had it so many times, I will still have to have it. Anyway, I am about to go to my auntie's house, and by the way, the sky a minute ago it looked like orange, and I think it's still orange, so I'll show you guys that because I'm not gonna lie, it looks pretty sick. Over there it was actually like sunny. I mean, now it's like technically back to normal, but like literally like 10 seconds ago, I swear to you guys, that sky over there it looked orange and now it looks normal. But I'm about to go to my auntie's house and I will see you guys once I'm there. But literally 10 seconds ago, that sky it was actually orange. Also, I've actually asked my wife on what is made at my auntie's house and she says actually burgers. So not gonna lie, we're gonna have a pretty good dinner. Alright guys, we are now back and the current time right now, it is currently about 11:30 and not gonna lie, we were there for at least 2-3 hours. I mean, we were talking before dinner, had our dinner, and we were talking after dinner, and we were there for at least 2-3 hours because time right now, it is currently about 5:30. But overall, dinner was actually pretty interesting. I mean, the meat, to be honest, it had like a vinegary, salty aftertaste, and I felt like I was the only one that actually felt it had like a vinegar, like salty aftertaste, because I feel like no one else actually found it vinegary. So I feel like that's just me, but overall it was actually a pretty good dinner. I'm not gonna lie, I was actually pretty full. I was planning on getting dessert, and now because the time is like currently 11:30, I don't think any dessert places near me are actually open. I mean, where I used to live, there used to be a ton, and I mean a ton of like dessert places, and now they're all closed down, which to be honest, I have no idea why. But overall, I've actually had a pretty good day. I mean, I basically end up having food that I would normally have anyway. I mean, this day it could be the complete opposite because I could end up having food that I possibly don't like or never tried before. But like I was saying, I basically had food that I've had already and already like. So overall, it's been a pretty good day. But let me know in the comments down below if you guys want, like, you know, a different family member to actually control what I eat or decide what I eat. So if you guys want that, let me know in the comments down below. Anyway, I really hope you guys enjoy. If you did, smash a big thumbs up, subscribe down below, and I'll see you all for a brand new video very soon. Peace.